I'm starting something I call Road to Pro Producer. Let me tell you what it is. I'm gonna take you along for the journey as I try to build an artist project as a music producer. Releasing music as an artist is basically why I started in music production. Not only that, but it makes me the happiest. I also want to make music that's not just for a YouTube video. I do a lot of that and it just stays on YouTube, really. And then maybe the biggest reason, I want to share me navigating through the process of building an artist project. As I do it, deep down, I feel like this is what most people actually want to watch or want to know. They want to see how to grow as an artist. You can get good music from watching YouTube tutorials. You can get good at it basically on your own. But how do you get from having good music to being a pro level producer or artist? I don't know, but I want to learn and share as I do it. I feel like documenting the process of building an artist project forces me to actually make music like that. I took time off of this to focus on YouTube in 2021, and I want some accountability to get back into it. We're talking goals. What does it even mean to be like a pro producer? How am I gonna know if I did it or not? So the big goal, it's pretty obvious. Everyone really wants this big goal, is to release music, have a big fan base, and have like the finances to do all of it, all at like a high level. So basically any big artist you know of is gonna have this sort of thing. I'm gonna break this up into smaller, more achievable goals. The small goal, if you could call it a small goal, I think is to have 100,000 plays on a song. I think this is the Goldilocks zone of hard to reach, yet something that could still be done. I've hit this before with help from like a record label, but I've never really done it by myself. It's a good goal, something big enough to chew on. Not to get ahead of myself, but if this is successful, I want to cap this into seasons. So season 1 would be 100,000 plays on a song. However long that takes, we'll see. How am I going to get to 100,000 plays on a song? I'm going to need 2 things, music and people who care about it. So for the first thing, music, I've got songs on my hard drive that need vocals, I think. I've debated, do I record vocals on it myself or do I work with other artists, reach out to artists? I've thought about doing like a Porter Robinson Madian sort of vibe. And I've also thought of like more Louis the Child or Flume, where they just work with artists. That's part of the process, is figuring it out. Once I have vocals, finish songs, release them. That's the plan. And then for people, I'm going to need to get more visibility. I've got 5,000-ish subscribers on the channel. It would take everyone watching it 20 times or playing the song 20 times. And that's probably not going to happen. So you're going to have to grow the channel or grow on some sort of social media. Basically share about this whole process. Be myself online is the phrase I like. I will be talking about this whole process over on TikTok. I think the organic reach over there is still pretty crazy, and it's like separate enough from the YouTube channel where it doesn't feel like it's, I don't know, kind of clashing. I've seen TikTok work well for musicians, and I've been putting it off. This is gonna kind of push me into doing that. Now's where I talk about what I've done so far. By the time this video comes out on YouTube, I'll have done some stuff. Currently right now, as I'm streaming this, I've done stuff as well. I spent a lot of time over the last week or so just producing music. It really made me want to get back into music production. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. I've also started posting on TikTok, like I said. I'm planning like once a day doing that. We'll see how that turns out. And also just working on that artist project music 1 hour a day plus. Road to pro producer 1 hour at a time. We'll see how that works. I already kind of have like a full plate. Hope that's not too much. In the next update for this series, I think it's going to be better if it's event-based, YouTube-minded. Got to have something to talk about. Makes the title and thumbnail easier. So it's probably going to be less scheduled, but more like once or twice a month. We'll see what happens. A couple things I want to say before I end this little segment. This may be the hardest thing I ever do. I realize that. I've tried many times to get an artist project off the ground since 2014, but it also has the potential to be the most important thing I ever do. Like in terms of inspiring people and leading the way and showing people how it's done. This could be a really influential series. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'm down to listen to what you have to say. How should I go about this? I got this idea from Simon Servita. He had the Road to a Placement series, and I thought that was really cool. It like highlighted a career goal of his, but also made it like a YouTube series. And he showed the whole process of how he did it. Yeah, so if you want to follow this process closer, I'll be posting about it over on TikTok at Varsity Beats. Always be plugging. I've already been posting some stuff on there at this point. Look, you can see my my cat. Look, she's right there. She's under the blanket.